Hello friends, this is Oleh Ivchenko, head of WISE Group. We've prepared another review of key events in the field of intellectual property, both in Ukraine and around the world. Today in our focus, the Ukrainian IP office joined a defense sector job fair. The Chinese National Intellectual Property Administration is changing its approach to granting patents, and the signing of the Paris Convention for the Protection of Industrial Property 143 years ago. Let's get started. On March 14, 2026, the Ukrainian National Office of Intellectual Property and Innovation joined the Arsenal of Talents, a job fair in the field of defense technologies organized by DOU, the largest IT community in Ukraine, and Lobby X, a platform for recruiting specialists for the public and defense sectors. The event showcased specific defense developments: the Shadow's reconnaissance and strike drone system from Black Forest Systems, the Varhan ground robotic complex, and the Bucha strike drone with a range of up to 200 kilometers. During networking and discussions, the topics included supporting developers in matters of intellectual property rights protection, commercialization of solutions, interaction with state institutions, and the development of partnerships in the field of defense technologies. In January of this year, the China National Intellectual Property Administration summed up the results for the previous year. According to official data, the number of invention patents granted decreased by about 7% and utility models by 27%. At the same time, the number of industrial designs increased slightly. Some sources cite the intensified fight against fraudulent applications as the reason for this decline. About 10% of submitted applications were deemed irregular. Additionally, an extra examination was introduced for utility models, making them harder to obtain. It is also noted separately that China is changing its approach. Instead of focusing on the number of patents, the emphasis is now on their quality, practical value, and potential for commercial use. On March 20, 1883, a document was signed in Paris that became the foundation of the international system for the protection of intellectual property, the Paris Convention for the Protection of Industrial Property. It introduced a key principle: if a company files an application for a patent or trademark in another member country, it must be considered under the same conditions as applications from local applicants. Another important rule is the right of priority. After filing an application in one country, the applicant has up to 12 months to file it in other countries and retain the original filing date. The convention also established that patents and trademarks are valid separately in each country, regardless of decisions made in other states. Today, more than 180 countries have joined the Paris Convention. This concludes our episode. I am Oleh Ivchenko, together with the WISE Group team. Thank you for following developments in the field of intellectual property with us. If you found this episode useful, please support it with a like and share it with your colleagues. Be sure to subscribe to our newsletter on LinkedIn and read the materials on our corporate blog. There, we take a closer look at practical cases and changes in the field of IP. As always, all the links are in the description below the video. See you in the next episode.